Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Tuesday, March 21, 2023. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report and Day Trader S&P 500. Let's get all of our YouTube subscribers caught up to what our newsletter subscribers had. We'll begin with the Qs here. You can see everything is from this August 16th B-wave high. We have one down. We have a 2 up, an A up, a B down, a C up, and that's at 313. This is at February 2nd high. Everything made a wave 2 high on February 2nd. If this is broken to the upside, it's not the end of the world. The bigger picture here is the August 16th high. That one's broken, and that'll change wave counts, okay? Otherwise, this is just a higher 2. It's near the 786. It's above the 618 in the Qs. We'll see where that goes. You can see that wave count there. So, okay, let's move on to the US 10-year. Let me get a little better picture here. Okay, there we go. We're looking at a daily chart of the US 10-year. This represents 5 waves up from the March 2020 low, which was 0.333%, made it all the way to 4.335. You can see we have 5 waves down for wave A B wave up, and it appears we have 5 waves down already near a double bottom, a little bit lower for the wave C than the A, okay, which was at 3.21. I'm sorry, the 3.21% is down here. I'm sorry, that's where, bear with me here. That's where that 3.21% was at the bottom of wave A. We had a B up to 4.089. and a C to a slightly lower low so far at 3.291. Okay, let me get on that. Let me get that low. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, C equals A at 3.075, and the 382 retrace for this entire 5 waves up from the March 20 low into this October of 2022 high is a 2.810. So if this goes further down, we look for one of these 2 targets to be hit. Otherwise, we need to see a move up above the B wave high at 4.089. Then we know that this larger wave 2 is done. That would be 1 up, that would be 2 down, and wave 3, the very high, is approaching. So the trigger points, if you will, are this C wave low and this B wave high, okay? We get below this low, here's our targets. We get above this high, then we're taking out this one, and it's off to the races. Okay, let's get into the S&P 500 cash. Look at the bigger picture on our weekly bar from the all-time high in January of 2022. You can see we've got 5 waves down for A of intermediate degree. In parentheses, we have a B up, again, August 16th high, very critical. And then we have a 1 down, and this 2 up is going out a little bit. Again, we get this February 2nd high in the cash S&P. It looks like it's 41.95. The make or break, where is it wrong? This 2 cannot go above 43.25. Okay, like I said, if February 2nd's broken and 43.25 is held, it just means 2 was higher. What's really interesting here is we got 3 different degrees of trend. We have Fibonacci virtual perfection in terms of time at all 3 degrees of trend. We might be off by 1 here or there, maybe 2, but we have next turn is April 10th, and C would be at Fibonacci 34 weeks, the week of April 10, and C equals A at 31.42. We'll see if that happens, or if this thing busts up and goes above 43.25. We have alternate count for that. We'll get into that with the futures. See, we got something in the cash. This is a daily chart, same chart, but I've got the alternate count in blue in here. You can see we have dates and prices in purple. We have wave count in black, and we have the alternate count in blue. Okay, the primary count is A of intermediate degree down here. B of intermediate degree up here. Again, that August 16th high, again, that is critical. That was a direct hit in terms of time and price. And we have a 1 down into the October low, and then the A, B, C up right here. Okay, and the alternate count has the A and the B and C up here at 43.73. If it wants to go nuts and go 1.618, there's 47.50. That alternate count will kick in with a move above the make or break of 43.25 right here. A move below this B wave low back in December, 37.64, eliminates that alternate count in blue. Okay, so a move above 43.25 kicks the alternate count in blue into play. A move below the B wave low of 37.64 eliminates that alternate count. And let me see what I have here. There we go, and it's 33.61. That's for wave 3 down. I'll back up. This is wave B. There's 1 of C right there at the October low. There's 2 of C at the February 2nd low. Again, it could go higher, but not above 43.25. And then wave 3 gains equality with wave 1 at 33.61. Okay, I think that's it on the S&P. Maybe I have, okay, yeah, we can look at things from this February 2nd high. Again, this is a daily chart, and we'll look at the hourly chart. We have 5 waves down in parentheses, 1 down, a 2 up, 3 down, which was a 2.618 multiple, a 4 up, which was a 618 multiple, and if that overlaps, that's a leading diagonal. And then we have wave 5 down here into the March 13th low. Here's our retracement targets for this entire 5-wave decline. This is 5 waves down from February 2nd to March 13th. And you can see it's sitting right around the 50% retracement here. Let me move that 50 down. It's a little bit off the red line. There we go. Okay, hit the OK. There's the make or break for that February 2nd. If it goes above there, then it's 43.25 is the next make or break. Okay, there's where our targets are there for this retrace. It might set people up for Wednesday in the cash S&P. There's your upside targets in case they do some funny tricks, which they usually do. Okay, but that's the S&P on the hourly, and we'll scoot over to the ES, the futures. Okay, here we have we have the prices and the dates in purple, the wave count in black, and this is a daily chart. There's A of intermediate degree down, B of intermediate degree up. Again, the 816, August 16th, and the ES is 43.27. We have a 1 down and a 2 up into that February 2nd high, which is 42.08. In the ES, that make or break is 43.27. That alternate count kicks in with a move above it, which brings the 44.66 target into play. We have our parameters on the upside and downside, so we're not whipsawed, we're not surprised. We know if it goes above 43.27, then our target's 44.66. As long as 42.08 holds, the primary count is in play, and it would take a move below this B wave low to eliminate that alternate count, and then we're looking at the targets below. We take out this low here, then the B wave, and then the A of intermediate degree low from back in October, and here's our targets for wave 3. Again, this is the B wave high. This low here, 35.02, is 1 of C. This 42.0850 is 2 of C, and 3 equals 1 at 33.79. At the larger degree of trend, the intermediate with the parentheses, C gains equality with A at 31.59. That's the bigger picture on the ES on the daily chart. I got the hourly. It's a little bit of a mess. This is a we get so many direct hits it crowds the chart, but we like to identify them. But let me see if I can move this over and get a little better picture there. This is an hourly chart of the E-minis. There's 1 in parentheses. There's 2 up, 3 down is over here. One of the numerous direct hits. Wave 4 up over here. This one stayed below the wave 1 low right here. Okay, we have 40.82 and 40.98.25 for 1. Okay, that was on 360, and we had 5 down into the March 13th low. We've got an A up, a B down, and a C up. Okay, we put this out last night. I'll show you guys that that report. We're saying this ABC could just be wave A, and then we have B, and then we have C equals A right here at 40.6725, and that happens to be, there's no coincidences, it happens to be the 618 retracement of this entire decline from the February 2nd high to the March 13th low. We have a higher retracement, Fibonacci 786 at 41.29 and the make or break on that would be the 42.0850 high. Again, that's just the February 2nd. We go back to the August 16th for the make or break for the bigger account. Okay, I think again I have this in a pic. I can show you guys that report that we put out late last night, pre-market open, to our monthly subscribers. We get out at least one report a day. Here it is from the 2-2 high. This is a little cleaner, and we already went. By the way, I failed to mention, in addition to all the direct hits here, we have all these unbelievable retracements that held and were tradable, and unbelievable setups. The 786s, there's a 986, there's a 979, there's a 993, if you can believe that. That held and made a lower low. Okay, but this is that same wave count on an hourly for the ES futures, and you can see the 5 waves down from February 2nd to March 13th. That's the larger degree wave 1, and these are the wave 2 targets here. And here's what we put out last night. We always, again, we know our triggers on the way up and our triggers on the way down. Okay, so we put out last night that a move above 40.0925 gives us these targets here, which we talked about, which did happen today. I think we fell a little bit short of that, but we saw time. It was just today. A move below this B wave low would trigger to take out this smaller degree B wave low and this wave 5 low of 38.39, and it would give us lower lows. Okay, these both could happen still with all the volatility. It could go up here and then down here. We'll see what that brings. So you can see here we had a move above 40.0925, brings that 40.67. That's where the 618 retracement is. Okay, and the trigger point 40.0925, the other trigger down there. And here's the summary. A move above 40.0925 gives us that 40.67 target, and the move below, which hasn't happened yet, gives us a move below those lower lows. Okay, we have downside targets from there, but those will change as this goes up. Let me see if I got that exact, because it's still trading. It's 4:43 Central. I'm sorry, Eastern right now, and that's at 40.40 the E-mini futures. Okay, that is trading. That's a perfect landing spot. Doesn't mean it has to end there. We have a higher one here, but we'll see how that plays out. That's wave A up into the was that the Friday high and then the Monday low, and here we are on Tuesday. So we're looking at an A up, a B down, and a C up. It looks to be a 3-3-5. A is 3 waves, B is 3 waves, and C is 5. So this C should be 5. I don't know if you guys can see that it's a fractal inside. This smaller A, B, C with no parentheses is the same as this larger A up, B down, and C up. You can see this A here is 3 waves, which is a fractal of this larger A, which is 3 waves, A, B, C. So the ABC without parentheses equals the A in parentheses. Okay, so it's 3-3-5, and then the A is 3 up, 3 down, 5 up. In a Fibonacci perfect world, I made up that name, Fibonacci. It's an adjective now. 40.6725 is the target. We'll see what it brings. Tomorrow should be an exciting day, but we're ready for anything. We have our triggers. I'll get that pick out there again. We already hit the first trigger. There it is there. Trigger for the upside, trigger for the downside. We'll see what happens tomorrow on Fed Day. And until then, take care, everyone.